and they will have very, distinct icon on heritage, this thing. Now, Mugdha raised an issue about directory. In the policy also the government of India has announced that they are going to create more data on all the product offerings with the private government. Then states also have state archaeological departments. So you need to cull out these information from various sources. But yes, they are all available. And this is the time when you people should be lucky that, you can surf and find out. Otherwise, previously, another 10, 15, 20 years ago, you had to kind of word of mouth influence that, and you wouldn't get any information about the place. So this is what you can look for.
Sir, can we have a combined platform for the same?
Well, that's a very good idea. That's what I mentioned Mugdha's remark, that Government of India has promised in its policy that they are going to create that.
In fact, the Incredible India, as Mrs. Rishi is rightly saying, digital version 2, you must have a look at it. It's attempting to combine, as he is rightly saying, all the assets that the country has across different segments, be those culture, architecture, sports, monuments, etc. So have a look at it. I think it's a very good attempt, apart from what Mrs. Rishi already mentioned.
Second and the last question, please. Yeah.
Good morning. My name is Om, a student of BBA Aviation Management.
Louder, please.
My question is, what role can NRI and Indian diaspora play in promoting Incredible India abroad? And specifically, which untapped international market can be targeted for the future growth from India perspective?
Would anyone like please.
So, India got around 19 million international travel arrivals, out of which 10 million are foreign tourists, remaining are all the Indian diaspora. So we have around 40 million Indians who stay abroad. And as you rightly said, as Honorable Prime Minister also built on the same thing, for every Indian, try and get 5 visitors coming back to the country. So each time Indians come and visit the country, they already are promoting the country. So I think the key point is how can we create more cultural evenings with the local embassies around them? How can we have more festivals leveraging the Indian diaspora, which is already present? But the fact of the matter remains, Indian diaspora is the strongest in the world. And the more, if we leave aside what Mr. Trump has done, if more of Indians travel and work abroad, then the influence that Indians have will on each local economy. In fact, UK has 3,600 Indian restaurants, more than the Indian restaurants in Delhi and Bombay combined. So you're absolutely correct. Indian diaspora is going to play the biggest role in being, as I think Aishwarya rightly said, as being they are the brand ambassadors. We are the brand ambassadors for the country. Absolutely correct.
Thank you, audience, for the questions and for the interactive session that you had. Before I sum up and close, I would have one more activity in between. Ms. Aishwarya has written a very good book on tourism, and she would like it to be dedicated or maybe presented in this session. I would request her to kindly introduce about the book, and then we can stand up and just take 1 minute.
Thank you very much, sir. This book is a culmination of my 2 years of working experience with Ministry of Tourism and my experiences on India's G20 presidency, how every G20 meeting shaped up my knowledge in tourism and how we took it to the streets of India, from Darjeeling to Srinagar to Goa to Run of Kutch. So this is a culmination of that knowledge, and the foreword is written by former Secretary Arvind sir. I wanted him to be here. I think he just now left. The book is titled as Tourism and Soft Power Diplomacy, Reflections of India's G20 Presidency, and I would like to present it to you, sir.
You give another copy to Mr. Arvind.
Thank you very much indeed. And ladies and gentlemen, before we close this session, I would request Shri Vinod Zuchiji to do the honors of presenting mementos as a token of gratitude to our eminent speakers. I would request you, sir, to present a memento to Shri Rajan Sehgal, sir. Vinod Zuchi sir to kindly do the honors as the chair of the session. To Shri Ashish Gupta and to Dr. Aishwarya. Thank you, sir. And I would request our panel to kindly come together for a group photograph. And ladies and gentlemen, with that we close the proceedings of this session. Once again, taking this opportunity to thank all our distinguished dignitaries, esteemed chairpersons, eminent speakers, all our participants, our sponsors, our partners for their contribution in making this seminar a huge success that it was, and would now like to invite all of you on behalf of FAST to join us for lunch, which is once again served outside. So ladies and gentlemen, we had a wonderful time having you all as our audience. Thank you very much indeed for being here with us, and have a wonderful day ahead. Safe drive home. Good afternoon and namaskar.